So I actually was wondering if this is your first time to Hawaii, but not.
It's not.
No, it's
No.
not. How are you liking this trip though so far? I know you're on your honeymoon.
Yeah, it was good. You know, I was here. It must have been 7 or 8 years ago, and I was sort of new to all of it. And I had a movie called Milk, and I came here, and the festival just gave me the warmest embrace. And I go to a lot of big film festivals, and many over the years, and I've never eaten so well or left so tan as this one. And so when the festival called again and said, hey, do you think there's a way we could screen When We Rise? I said, gosh, that's right in the middle of our honeymoon. And then the festival organizer says, yeah. What's the problem? Won't it feel like a vacation? And I was like, you're right. Last time it felt like an amazing vacation. And it is that great, there's the beauty and there's the familial nature and the warmth of this festival that you really just don't get at any other festival.
Touching on the festival, how do you see its importance in the community, do you think?
Well, I think as an LGBT film festival, it's helping us build the narrative of our collective, diverse stories. We have a lot of making up to do because if you just go back 50 years, it was a crime to be gay. It was considered a mental illness. So if you decide you're going to tell your story, that was an incredibly brave act, but it might have landed you in electroshock therapy or in jail in some places. And so we have to start, now that we have to start building our narrative, building our story, building our history. Every people has a history. You are not a people until you have a history, until you have a story, until you have those narratives that bring you together as a family, that give you a common purpose, that inspire a new generation to take up the struggle and the fight, and that help you, I think, understand your interconnectedness with other social justice movements, which is so important right now. So festivals are a way we get to tell our stories, lift up new voices, lift up new filmmakers. It's an incredibly diverse people, the LGBTQ movement. We're made up of every religion and race and gender, and we all deserve an opportunity to tell our stories and to lend our voice to this movement. And one of the ways that that's happened is by having these kinds of festivals. And we need to have them in every state in the union, including Hawaii.
How do you think we can work towards a more inclusive society that celebrates diversity?
Well, I think we have to start to understand it. And storytelling is such a critical piece of that. And one of the greatest tools we have to create understanding is personal storytelling. But I think the way to change hearts and change minds is to tell your personal story, to share your heart with someone. If you share your heart with someone as a person of diversity and your experience as a person who's different in this world, and let's be fair, every single person on this planet right now is a minority in one way or another. It just depends on how you slice the pie. So we all have one of those potent personal stories that, if shared, we could change a heart.
Do you surf?
I have surfed here last time, so the plan is to go out tomorrow and to take Tom out. We both have before, but we haven't on this trip yet.
Okay.
But I love it because the only other place I've surfed is in California, and it's so cold.
Yeah.
And so you leave just shaking, your bones are in pain. Here, you leave and you feel like connected to the planet, and you feel good. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
yes,
we got to get in there.
Thanks so much for your time and for being with us here, and for your support of the Honolulu Remote Film Festival and the LGBT community.
Well, thank you for your support of the film festival as well.
Yeah.
It means a lot.
Awesome.
All right. Thank you.